The 5th Tokyo International Conference on Africa Development, also known as TICAD 5, will be held this June in Yokohama. Singer Misha was appointed to serve as honorary ambassador. TICAD was launched in 1993. Japan had called out to the world for a conference on the topic of Africa's development. This aimed to reverse the decline of global interest in Africa, which had followed the end of the Cold War. Numerous accomplishments have been made by TICAD over the past 2 decades. For instance, at TICAD 4 in 2008, Japan announced that its ODA to Africa would be doubled to $1.8 billion by 2012, and this was achieved. Infrastructure is the foundation of economic growth. To secure a stable supply of power, Japan also cooperated in the construction of hydropower stations and development of geothermal energy. Africa has a number of landlocked countries. Through cooperation in a variety of areas, such as constructing roads and bridges to link these countries to the coast, Japan has left a legacy of remarkable accomplishments. In the area of education, Japan vowed to construct 1,000 primary and middle schools and 5,500 classrooms throughout Africa in the 5 years from 2008. This goal is about to be reached. Targets were also raised to train 100,000 science and math teachers and to open 10,000 model schools in the School for All program, which aims to improve school environments through the participation of the local community. These were also achieved. In order to bolster the healthcare system, programs were implemented to train healthcare providers. Capacity building support has already been given for some 200,000 health workers. With Africa facing severe food shortages, cooperation in the area of agriculture is crucial as well. Japan set a target to double Africa's rice production by 2018, and production is steadily increasing. Technical cooperation is also provided in 16 countries to raise rice productivity. Direct investment by private companies and expansion of trade are indispensable for Africa's economic growth. Japan had announced its support to double private foreign direct investment by 2012. Results have already reached beyond this goal. 52 countries of Africa sent messages of encouragement and aid to Japan after the Great East Japan earthquake. This is one example of the increasingly stronger bonds between Japan and Africa. Africa is undergoing dynamic growth, but it still faces a number of challenges. With Africa in need of even more partnerships with Japan and the international community today, the eyes of the world are focused on TICAD 5. As a co-organizer of the TICAD process, the United Nations is proud to support this important forum. United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. TICAD is the most dynamic international conference in the world, especially from the perspective of results. President Blaise Compaoré of Burkina Faso. Japan is on track with its promise to double aid to Africa, despite tough times after the tsunami. TICAD reflects the great vision of the Japanese people. Bono, lead singer of U2 and co-founder of One and Red. Many events are being held all around Japan to build up momentum for TICAD 5. In the city of Yokohama, where TICAD 5 will be held, primary and middle school children and students learned about African culture, history, and lifestyles, and interacted with African people. Interest in Africa is increasing among private companies as well. Africa and Japan are becoming economic partners. TICAD 5 will be held in June this year. The theme of the conference is Hand in Hand with a More Dynamic Africa. The conference will be held with the aim of greater high-quality growth of Africa.
6月、私はアフリカから首脳を横浜にお迎えし、アフリカの開発について大いに議論いたします。飛躍的に成長するアフリカは日本と世界の希望です。アフリカは今まで以上に日本の重要なパートナーになっていきます。日本は躍動のアフリカと手を携えて世界の未来を築いていきます。